Bro, as a shoot, he beat the living crap out of me. I mean, bro, when I tell you I went home and my body was covered head to toe, black and blue.
What is going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of Riding with Russo. I'm here with the namesake himself, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You know what, man? You're former WCW World Heavyweight Champion. But let's make that a happy accident. Let's Bob Ross this for a second. Yes, I just made Bob Ross and a verb, ladies and gentlemen. Let's Bob Ross this for a second. If Vince Russo has ever let's start here. Was Vince Russo ever booked to become world heavyweight champion in WWE? Ever?
No, hell
no. Okay. So would Vince McMahon, with a good storyline, if you were to pitch it to him back in 1998, do you think that Vince McMahon would approve a Vince Russo pitch to become WWE champion?
If I was a developed character, maybe.
Okay. If you were the character you were in TNA and WCW,
maybe.
Now, what were just off the top of the dome, freestyle this thing. If you were to pitch why Vince Russo should become WWE champion back in 98, what would it have been based on?
I would dog everybody on the roster, tell them they all suck, tell them they're phoning it in, tell them they have no heart and they have no passion, and I would absolutely prove that to the entire locker room by becoming the champion.
Oh man, and you would feud against who in 98?
98 WWE.
Yep.
Oh boy, man, that's where it gets a little dicey. I don't know if I want to get in the ring with any of those guys, bro.
How would you have beaten
Mick Foley?
Okay.
Yes, because I know my fellow Long Islander would take it easy on me.
Okay. You know
that as a shoot, Chris. As a shoot, man. We were booking at Jeff's house one weekend, and just like I am now, bro, I was no different when I was working with a company. Mm-hmm. The work looked like crap. Mm-hmm. The punches looked fake, and it was all that crap. And I remember saying to Jeff, I don't understand, bro. Like you guys can't hit each other without hurting each other. So it's got to look like phony, absolute crap because you don't know how to hit each other without hurting each other. Like I was really hot because it was really starting to look bad.
This is in TNA.
So I had like this street fight scheduled against Jeff in the Nashville Fairgrounds. I don't know if I told you this or not, Chris. Because I said that, bro, as a shoot, he beat the living crap out of me. I mean, bro, when I tell you I went home and my body was covered head to toe, black and blue. Head to toe, black and blue. And that was because of what I said. But, bro, here's the bottom line. Think about it, Chris. Let's be honest. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that to help the product. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that like, oh, you guys are a bunch of wussies. You can't really hit each other. I'm saying it because the product looked bad. Mm. That's why I said it. But, Jeff took it personally. Bro, there was one time, if anybody goes back and looks, bro, he literally hog ties my hands, okay? Beats the crap out of me with a steel chair. And bro, you could see the look on my face like, what the F are you doing? Mm. Just because I made that comment. But like I said, bro, I didn't make that comment because I'm calling you a bunch of girly men. Mm. I'm making that comment because if I'm seeing it, then everybody watching this show is seeing it.
Mm. Well, Jeff is old school, man. So you can't crap on the business, even if it's true, even if it's challenging. A current state of the business. He's old school, man. So he's gonna give you receipts.
Bro, he beat the crap out. That's the worst beating I've ever taken in my life. Oh God, yeah. Oh God.
Well, speaking of beatings, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the Survivor Series. Let's talk about War. Where's your glasses at, man? You gotta do the Pearce Wargames.
Come on. All right, let me do it for you.
Come on, man. Come on, Vince. Here we go.
Hold up. I had it up. And we're going to blow it off this Thursday night at Whoa! I gave myself an edit. Chris, I gave myself an edit. Just to please you, bro. Just to please you.
Oh, I am petrified. I fear no man. I feel no pain, as Vader would say. But that, ladies and gentlemen, scared me crapless, ladies and gentlemen. That's please don't do that again, because I might have nightmares.
Bro, you want to hear something funny today? We'll get to all Raju stuff, I promise you. Bro, I don't watch any podcasts, and I really try not to watch anything wrestling. But when I see my friend Dutch, he's on this channel, Dutch. Okay, bring us both together. I stop because I love Dutch. I've said on this show many times, I love Dutch. To me is like, bro, there are like certain national treasures. I always call Apter a national treasure. Dutch is a national treasure. But bro, I see this show and I'm in the headline. And it was something about Leilani Kai cussing me out to my face. So I'm like, okay, let's watch this. So I watched this, bro, and God bless Dutch, bless his heart, as Road Dogg would say. Here's the takeaway from the show, okay? Number one, it was my idea to put girls in cages at the early TNA shows, okay? All right.
Okay.
Bro, not my idea. I have no idea whose idea it was.
Okay.
The second of all, Leilani Kai, because I wanted her to be involved in a mud match. According to her, she cussed me up and down to my face. Okay? Never happened. Okay? Never. If anybody thinks I'm going to stand there while Leilani Kai is cussing me up and down to my face, never happened.
Like Leilani Kai, like
Leilani
Kai.
She has turned this into folklore now. Now, bro, I'll tell you what probably happened. She probably had an issue with it and probably went to somebody like to Terry Taylor or something like that, and they probably came up to me and we had a conversation.
She was in TNA?
Terry? Yeah.
No. I know Terry.
No. This is WCW.
Okay, got you. Okay. Like
never happened, bro. Never happened. Okay. And thirdly, all the bra and panty matches that I booked in my career, Chris, I never booked one. All that started when I left the WWE. So ask me what I did.
What'd you do, Vince?
Bing, 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 bing. Hey, Dutch, what's going on? And I'm just like, Dutch, what are you doing? Like, bro, you know what it is, bro? Here's what it is, Chris. I'll tell you what it is. And I love Dutch to death, and we had a great talk. And I'm actually going to go on his show. I told him I'd go on his show. Nice. You know what it is, Chris? The truth of the matter is people don't really remember from way back then. So if it sounds like a good story, they'll say it thinking the person they're talking about is never going to see this. And that's why I called him. I'm like, Dutch, listen, I got to straighten you out on a few things, but he was cool and everything else. And I'm kind of glad it happened because I got to talk to him. I hadn't talked to him for forever.
Nice.
But it's like, things like that over the years, it's like, literally, bro, it turns into, who was the guy with Babe, the Blue Ox? Who was that guy? John Henry? Who was that guy? Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan, yeah.
It turns into Paul Bunyan, like this stuff never happened, bro.
Yeah, us psychology professionals call that the Mandela effect.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
happens. Yeah. For those who want to know what the Mandela effect is, go research it.
It's and that is very, very, very amazing. The
Yes.
Mandela effect.
Yes, indeed. So, what you just described was the Mandela effect, and it happens all the time. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Dutch is cool, man.
I love Dutch.
Yeah,
I love him.
Like
I could never. And like I'm watching this, bro, and like I'm not getting mad at him, but I'm just like Dutch, like no. And he goes, "Well, didn't you come up with the name TNA?" And I said, "Yeah, Dutch, I did, but what does that have to do with the other things you were talking about, bro?" But we had a great talk, and I'm really happy that I called him, bro. So I'll be doing his show soon.
Yeah,
I love Dutch,
in a while, man. I haven't chatted with him in a while. I'm actually the one who brought him to Sportskeeda.
Good for you, man. He's brilliant, bro. He and bro, you know what's funny too? Like Dutch is older than me, and bro, he's still sharp as a whip. Like he's sharp as a whip. I love Dutch. I can't say enough good things about him.
Agreed.